New at 11, they were told to go. The fire was getting too close. But a few neighbors in Pacific Palisades made a different call. As
KCAL news anchor Suzie explains, they stayed even after firefighters left, all to protect their community.
In a downtown LA hotel, Kevin Jean starts another day. Returning home will take some time, but his house is still standing. How? In his hotel room, Kevin typed out his account to challenge the idea that he acted alone that day in the Sea Ridge condo community of Pacific Palisades. On the morning of January 7th, Kevin was at home when he started getting fire alerts.
I got that kind of message before. I didn't worry about anything. When I ran into the front of the house, and then I saw somebody crying.
A neighbor, Afruz Nosratian, also emotional in that moment as fire got closer.
When I took that video, I felt like this is it. This is not good, and I may not see my house again.
Afruz joined the scramble of neighbors.
And we had about 20-25 minutes to completely get out.
Like Debbie Menon.
It was like a river of fire came down to these houses.
Trying to evacuate.
We didn't evacuate, we had to escape.
Kevin ready to go too.
I asked my wife to grab only their clothing for 3 days.
Got in his car, but didn't get anywhere.
My car was end of line. I was waiting here almost 10 minutes.
This was the scene below him on Pacific Palisades Drive.
Finally, I asked my wife, please leave first, and then let's meet again around the PCH.
As Kevin waited alone in the line of cars, he started thinking about the Camino de Santiago in Spain. A pilgrimage he took last year after finishing treatment for stage 4 kidney cancer. 500 miles alone he walked, searching for why he was still alive. After 34 days, he found his answer.
I believe that my God asked me to do something for someone else in the rest of my life. That was the first chance to help someone else. Rather than the evacuation, I want to stay here to help firefighter.
I'm on the other side of the street.
Gary Kudlow also stayed.
It's an emotional day.
Ready to help firefighters along with 2 other neighbors.
We were the only 4 here. Everybody else had left.
They asked fire crews how they could help.
He asked us to separate, watch any fire flames.
Were you just running everywhere and just checking things out?
Yeah.
And we would just run by each other and, where are you going? Oh, I'm going back here. I'm going to do this.
On a neighbor's security camera, you can hear the wind and see Kevin, face wrapped in a handkerchief, on fire watch when flames were spotted in a tree at Gary's house.
That's the palm tree right there.
They tried together for 30 minutes with a hose.
He was up there and I was holding the ladder.
Kept spraying and spraying. It wouldn't go out.
While Kevin went looking for help, he says he saw
despair
on firefighters' faces.
Just 20 yards. Please help us.
Kevin found 2 firefighters to put the fire out. Then Kevin noticed smoke between 2 homes. Using his hiking boots,
still shows the ashes and the soot.
He stomped out any flames he could see.
I have to use my hand, or I have to use my foot, regardless any tools.
By late afternoon,
so we fought the fire. Here,
the fire reached Kevin's backyard.
My house and other house are same. This is one property. If we have one fire in the one house, everything gone.
He and a neighbor stopped those flames, but by 5 p.m., almost the entire community surrounded by fire.
It would just roar up again, and you would be like, well, this is never going to stop.
That's also when Kevin felt
despair,
because firefighters got orders to leave.
I was thinking, okay, maybe they think it's safe.
I decided that only 3 people are left, and that we have to fight. We have to keep our property.
5 hours into fighting,
I was so tired.
without food or water, but pain in his body. Kevin noticed more flames just a couple of houses away.
But you're spraying from your house from all the way over there to there?
Because our wind direction was here. So it looks like an arrow.
You can see the damage, but the home was saved.
I went to the other house too. I found the hoses and sprayed water continuously, 1.5 hours. Hey, spray water from my house. I went to that house and this house back and forth.
At 4 a.m., the wind woke Kevin up.
So my house was shaking all night.
He drove around to check on homes.
I found the fire.
Flames behind a house. Kevin drove out to find firefighters.
I saw one engine coming here, and then I blocked the car like this.
But that engine had different orders. The help never arrived.
Despair.
So, with a neighbor, for an hour and a half, using buckets, a broom,
I hit it. I beat it to fire.
And those hiking boots.
I found some flames and amber under the soil.
Another home saved. At 7 a.m.,
for my family,
it was time to go.
I had a very serious headache. Just exhausted. Nothing I can do more.
When Kevin was leaving, the wind was ferocious, and these two homes were still standing. He learned later what had happened to them, and he felt terrible, wishing he could have done more to save them. But because he and his neighbors stayed here fighting every ember, every flare-up, 73 out of 75 homes are still here.
And when you see it from up here, you start to understand the profound sense of loss.
A lot of sadness, grief,
and gratitude.
and just like a strong heart felt for the man over there.
He's our hero, and the rest of the guys who helped him out that day. I was grateful. I was grateful that they went out of their way. Like, they did not stay to save their house. They stayed to save neighbor's house.
Unselfishly, just wanting to be there and take care of us. Why? I don't even really know you well at all.
Nobody knows me before the fire.
Now, Kevin can't make it around the block without someone stopping him to say hi,
Hey, how are you?
to give him hugs and praise.
He's our hero. Very brave man.
And LA Mayor Karen Bass recently honored Kevin for just that.
To Kevin Chin, who despite having stage 4 cancer, single-handedly fought the flames and saved people's lives.
Being called a hero makes me a burden. I'm not a hero, I did what I have to do at the time.
In this story of heroics, Kevin's learning there's more. Gary helped firefighters carry hose lines in his own truck. And in this video, his daughter watches in fear.
Oh my God.
As he puts out a fire at a neighbor's home.
For about 2 hours, we sprayed the side of that house.
You spray the water over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was such a great feeling to know that this community stood up to it, and hopefully we had a little bit of input into it.
This community, with the exception of 2 homes, not just standing, but closer to.
Now everybody knows everybody's name.
But there were some homeowners for 20 years, 15 years. We just got to know each other, and you see how caring people are.
I have everybody to keep their memories, their pictures.
In Pacific Palisades, Suzie saw.
And I can be one of family members with them. We are all family.
KCAL News.